Hello guys, and today Mevans has been back at it again. Don't ask about the skin. Um, Welcome to beta 33 of the Lord of the Rings mod. Yep, beta 33 has finally come. Now, um, before we get on with the video proper, you'll notice I am in Angmar. Now, if you want to know why I'm in Angmar, the answer is quite simple. There's a little tiny feature that I've read the changelog, and I thought this was interesting. So the number of Angmarian mobs spawning has been decreased, and I haven't really been in Angmar, but it certainly feels like there's only 3 or 4. Also, there appears to be a Saruman Easter egg, but I don't know if that was in the mod earlier. But yeah, I'm not gonna do the spawning again. I did it. It was bad. It was weird. If you want to have a look at it, just look at it yourself. Right. So first off, we're gonna have a look at here, and then we're gonna go to the biggest update of the mod, which is in Utumno, which is of course. Oh god. Where is it? Um, I know it's rough position, but I need to figure out where that is on the actual map. Here it is. It is about here. So we're going to go there once we've checked out all this nice stuff. So I think first off we're going to go for the Middle-earth. Let's leave the enchanting system, which is the thing most of you guys are probably most excited about if you play the Lord of the Rings mod, till last, because I'm annoying. So first up we got these, which are tiling. So we got tiling and stairs for each of the Utumno levels, the icy, the obsidian, and the fire. Simple, really, nothing complicated about them. Second, oh no, he's to do with the Middle-earth enchanting system, so we'll just leave him be. Second though, we have fence gates. They're not openable by NPCs just yet, but they should be at some point. He was going to add, I know Memons was planning to add doors of every different colour that were going to be openable by NPCs, but they seem to have been replaced by fence gates. Maybe doors will come in the next update, but for now we have fence gates, which are not openable by NPCs, unfortunately. Oh my god, that's terrifying. So, we also have some gemstones. So we have amber, which can be made, which when you mine this amber vein, you get this amber gem, and you make this amber block. Same with sapphire, topaz, amethyst, ruby, and opal, which is my personal favourite. I do love the topaz and love the bronze look. Also, we have diamond and emerald. If we have a look at the back, you can see their blocks have just been upgraded a little bit, look a bit nicer. We also have a coral block and a pearl block. I might show you the coral, I might not have time. Next, the millstone. So if we have a look at here, the rock salt. So if we just have a look, just going to shove the rock salt in there. It should just mill it away. Oh yeah, I need a lever. It needs redstone power, I think. Otherwise I've done this wrong. There we go. And as you can see, it just grinds away. And I think it can make stone bricks into cracked stone bricks into stone. But I've just skipped to the stone bricks. I know that's how it works. So stone goes to cobblestone, which goes to gravel, which goes to flint. So this is really useful because it means you don't need to waste shovel durability, which can be even more important with the next feature that we're about to discuss, which is of course the long-awaited Middle-earth enchanting system, or as they're professionally called, modifiers. So yeah, the mod team has wanted to get rid of. I sound like I'm a member. The mod has wanted to get rid of the original enchanting system for a long time to prevent god myth equipment. Well, we're okay. That appears to have not worked. Okay, that's weird. But also, while I'm here, I'll just mention a quick bug. Look out when you spawn into Middle-earth and when you fast travel to places. They seem to have set the normal Y that you spawn in as 41, so have your pickaxe ready. So we've got all this stuff, which is all for modifiers. So I'm first. Look. So, let's start off by crafting an anvil, which is vital to this new enchanting system, if you want any help. So as you can see, the crafting recipe has been changed. It's much better now, much cheaper. They don't damage with use anymore. I didn't actually know that they did that, but oh well. That's probably just my fault. And now what we can do is let's start off by crafting a bow. So they tried to prevent God myth from existing, which is where people would enchant. So as you can see, it's a bow. We're gonna get it out. We're gonna place it. What is it? It's just a normal bow. It might be because we're in survival. I'll have a look at this iron sword. If it is, I'll just come out of creative. Yeah, it's because, well, hopefully it's because we're in creative. Otherwise we might have an issue. Right. Okay, let's try this again. There we go. Stunted iron sword. So, you get random modifiers. As you can see, the stats have already shown it on it. So it says melee reach 75%. It would normally say 100%. But because it's stunted, it's got times 0.75 melee reach. So what we then want to do is, well, that's a bit bad. We don't really want that, do we? So we want to, because the XP is gone now, as you can see. Instead, you use the right material. So if it was a wooden sword, I'd use wood. Diamond sword, I'd use diamond. What do I get? I got absolutely nothing. That's atrocious. I got a crooked iron sword, -2 melee damage. Well, I'm going to stop gambling on this one, and instead I'm going to just fix this one. And I got a hardy iron sword. That's much better, times 1.25 durability. Now I'm going to assume that string is what you use for a bow. Yep. To reforge it costs 2 of the material. We got a lasting bow, which is 1.5 durability, which isn't all that bad, actually. So let's just make an iron chest plate. We got a hardy iron chest plate, and as you can see how much protection and the percentage removal of damage we're going to get. And then just to prove that it's not just on iron, I got some gilded iron to make into leggings. That requires a runic crafting table. And I really, honest, can't really be bothered to do that. So I'm just going to get a set of everything. It looks like we're just getting hardy on everything. That's okay, hardy is not bad. We got hardy, tough, so we got +1 protection, making it as good as my chest plate and generally improving everything. Let's get a pick. Which is hardy. I'm just getting hardy on everything, which I am in no way complaining about. Okay, I'm going to start complaining in a minute. Oh well, I guess I'm just going to shove some iron in there. Reforge my hardy iron pick. I got a silken iron pickaxe, so I got silk touch. Hardy iron axe. I got a keen swift iron axe, which is not at all bad. It's now a melee weapon. It's now better than my sword. Got a tough iron helmet. That's not bad. See what we can get on these iron boots. We can't afford it. It's going to cost us 3. But what we do have is a set of iron armor that nearly fully protects us. Now, I'm going to have to hop back into creative for a second. And grab ourselves some coin. Because I want, you know what? I'm not happy with hardy iron boots. Did I just? Oh no, I just climbed over. So I'm going to smith, and what I do is I put the item I want him to smith in there, and then it tells me how much money it's going to cost me. And now he's slightly better at it, so it's rarer for you to get bad things. But I have got nothing, which is not great. I've got +6 protection versus falling. So that is not a bad set of armor. Although I think I'd rather get something better on the chest plate. So this game, I really love this game. Sometimes, oh my god, yes. So now that is good. Now I haven't actually remembered to set up my next piece, if you will. So I'm going to get a spear. Gonna get a nice Mordor spear or something. Heraldic spear, that'll do. And then Hobbit bartenders, they're worth like 5. Let's let there be light. Well, that did nothing. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get a Gondor bartender will do. Oh well. I got a lucky heraldic spear, so as you can see, it does actually apply to items you pull out of the creative inventory as well. Which I think is actually one of the cooler features of this that's definitely going to be overlooked by everyone. I just know it. Because, I mean, it can be annoying, I guess, if you just want to play an iron sword. But I guess if you want that, you just hop into vanilla, spawn one, and then make lots of bartenders. So we can kill them all and show you some legendary achievements. Because though legendary modifiers are a thing. So you get the normal modifiers you get from crafting, and you get some legendary modifiers. I don't know if there are any more than just the Bane one currently, but the Bane one is pretty much if you take loads and loads of lives, it gets, well, I don't really know what it does just yet, but I know if you kill lots and lots, you get bait of the same kind of race, you get it. So Mace of Sauron is very, very much usable for this because it does AoE damage. But I just want to do it with my normal heraldic spear. It really adds to the RP element of this game as well. Really helps the roleplay. And actually makes me think of going back into a Lord of the Rings series on the channel. Maybe more roleplay oriented. Kind of like my Star Wars series, but actually desperately trying to be roleplay oriented, not survival with roleplay elements. Which is what it is, let's be frank. It's just me going through the quest line. As you can see, there's a lot of loot. A lucky thing is probably one of the most useful enchantments. Modifiers you could have in normal survival. Well, they each add 2, so we've killed 13. 14. I reckon it's maybe it's 20. It's either 20 or it's 50, so, you know. If it's 20, we need to kill 4 more, so. Let's just let loose. Now, I have mostly been inspired by an absolutely great roleplay series that I've been watching. I'm trying to keep up to date with really. Well, I think I'm just gonna spam spawn a load of Gondor bartenders and just go Mace of Sauron then. So I really don't have the time to go through and kill like 100 of these guys. Just fill in the gap of all the ones he's about to kill. Let's just delete all that stuff. It's stunted. A stunted Mace of Sauron. If I just kill all my graphical settings so this game can run itself. Let's just kill render distance. Clouds. Graphics fast. Oh well, you know it exists. I don't know what it does, and I really can't keep doing that for the sake of my computer. No, I'm gonna grab some. We're not gonna grab anything, just a potion of night vision. The pits should be about there. Grab a dwarven tonic. There we go. I know there's a couple of new achievements for crafting and for Utumno. Okay, so we need to head slightly south. We've overstepped slightly. Now I have a no I don't. I closed that window, great. So I did have a rough estimation of the position of Utumno, which pretty much said about here. It spawns up. There we go. So these are the pits, the entrance to Utumno. Let's hop in. Okay. There we go. Here we are in Utumno. So, you wouldn't believe it, but this used to be a load of straight corridors that were, to be fair, quite boring. Now, I just want to get down to the fire level because that's the coolest level. So, it's the coolest level in the new update. Gotta click on a flat block. With a flooring, seemingly. So, over here. Maybe we gotta go deeper. As you can see, there's a nice spiral staircase. Okay, so now you just have to head down rather than using the key, which is interesting. as you can see, it's kind of becoming more and more cave-like if I up my render distance now. I mean, look at this. This is still the hells of obsidian. But if we just head further down, these are the hells of fire. As you can see, we've got this nice arena in the middle, and pretty much it's this massive scrap. Now, while we're here, because I'm very topical, I think I'll just mention that Mithril no longer spawns on Mellotama. Now that will mean literally nothing to any of you that don't play the mod, but it will mean loads of you to people that do. And pretty much they've done it because they thought it kind of ruined the spirit of Mellotama. Because for those interested, Mellotama is so Numenor sank beneath the waves because they annoyed the gods. And all that was left was the tip of Mellotama, and no one's really sure whether it exists. It's an island that no one's sure whether it exists, not a tropical destination for every single noob who wants to get Mithril. I'm pretty sure that's pretty much exactly what the Smile BC said in his video on the Beta 33 update. Now it looks like it's going to crash, but that's actually okay because that's most of the video done. But make sure to get 6 views and 2 likes if you want me to bring back the Lord of the Rings mods as an RP series. So yeah, I'll see you guys then. Bye!